As cryptocurrencies continue to evolve, investors are constantly seeking new ways to maximize their returns. Two of the most popular strategies for generating passive income in the crypto world are staking and yield farming. These methods allow you to earn rewards by participating in blockchain networks, but they work differently. In this video, we'll explore both crypto staking and yield farming, compare the pros and cons, and help you decide which one is the best strategy for 2025. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights on cryptocurrency and investing strategies. 10. What is crypto staking? A simple overview. Staking involves locking up a certain amount of your cryptocurrency in a network to support the operations of a blockchain, particularly in proof-of-stake (POS) systems. In return for locking up your tokens, you earn rewards. The more tokens you stake, the higher your chances of earning rewards. Staking is similar to earning interest on a savings account, except the rewards come in the form of additional tokens. How it works: you deposit your coins into a wallet or staking platform, and the network uses your staked coins to validate transactions and secure the blockchain. In return, you earn a portion of the transaction fees or new coins created by the network. Rewards. Staking rewards can range from a few percent to over 10% annually, depending on the network and the assets you're staking. Staking is a low-risk, low-maintenance way to earn passive income. It's ideal for those who prefer to hold their assets long-term without the need to actively trade or manage their investments. 9. What is yield farming? Yield farming is a more advanced strategy in the crypto space that allows you to earn rewards by lending your cryptocurrency to others or providing liquidity to decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols. In yield farming, you typically provide liquidity to a decentralized exchange, DEX, or lending platform, and in return, you earn rewards, often in the form of interest or additional tokens. How it works: you provide liquidity by depositing your assets into a liquidity pool, allowing others to trade or borrow against them. In exchange, you earn fees generated by those trades or loans, as well as potential incentives from the platform in the form of additional tokens. Rewards. Yield farming rewards can be much higher than staking, sometimes reaching 20%, 50%, or even more, depending on the platform and assets you choose. Yield farming is a more active strategy that requires you to monitor and manage your investments more closely. However, it can provide substantial returns if done correctly. 8. Crypto staking versus yield farming. When it comes to risk, staking and yield farming are quite different. Staking is generally considered lower risk because you're simply locking up your assets in a network to help maintain its security. As long as the network stays secure and doesn't experience significant issues, you'll earn rewards with relatively little effort. Yield farming, on the other hand, can be more risky. While the rewards can be higher, they come with greater exposure to potential losses. For example, liquidity pools can be vulnerable to impermanent loss, where the value of your staked assets changes significantly due to market fluctuations. Additionally, some yield farming platforms may not be as secure as others, increasing the risk of hacking or smart contract bugs. In short, if you're risk-averse and prefer a simpler, more stable passive income stream, staking might be the better choice. If you're willing to take on more risk for the potential of higher rewards, yield farming could be worth considering. 7. Ease of use. The ease of use for both staking and yield farming platforms can vary. Staking is generally simpler for beginners to get into. Most staking platforms allow you to stake your tokens with just a few clicks, and you don't need to worry much about the technical side of things. Popular platforms like Binance and Kraken make staking easy by handling the technical aspects for you. Yield farming, however, requires more understanding of how decentralized platforms and liquidity pools work. While some platforms, like Uniswap and Aave, make yield farming accessible, it can still be more complicated than staking. You need to understand concepts like impermanent loss, liquidity pool management, and platform-specific rewards to make the most of yield farming. Now, if you're new to crypto and want something straightforward, staking is the better option. Yield farming is better suited for those who are more comfortable navigating DeFi platforms and are willing to spend time learning the ins and outs. 6. Reward. Potential. In terms of reward potential, yield farming often leads the way. Because yield farming rewards depend on the liquidity you provide and the demand for that liquidity, the returns can be higher, sometimes significantly so. For example, you could earn anywhere from 20% to 50% annual returns, depending on the platform, asset, and risk level. However, staking offers a more stable and predictable reward stream. While the returns are generally lower, usually between 5% to 10%, they are more reliable and less volatile. Staking rewards are typically tied to the performance of the blockchain network itself, which is often more predictable than the rewards from yield farming. If you're looking for higher risk, higher reward, yield farming may be the best option for 2025. If you prefer a steady, lower risk income stream, staking is likely a better fit. 5. Liquidity. When it comes to liquidity, there's a key difference between staking and yield farming. Staking generally requires you to lock up your assets for a set period of time, which means you can't easily access your funds if you need them. Some staking platforms allow you to unstake your assets early, but there could be penalties or delays. Yield farming can offer more flexibility, especially if you're using a decentralized exchange, DEX, or lending platform. However, it's important to remember that withdrawing from liquidity pools may expose you to impermanent loss, which could reduce your overall return. If liquidity is a priority for you, yield farming may offer more flexibility, but staking gives you the opportunity to earn passive rewards with less active involvement. 4. Staking versus yield farming risks. Both staking and yield farming carry risks, but the level of exposure to threats can differ. Staking is generally considered more secure because your tokens are simply locked in the blockchain to help maintain its integrity. As long as the blockchain operates as intended, your funds are safe. That said, there's still the risk of a network attack, but this is relatively rare. Yield farming, on the other hand, introduces more risks. Because it involves lending or providing liquidity to decentralized platforms, you're exposed to potential hacks, smart contract vulnerabilities, and impermanent loss. While some platforms have taken measures to improve security, there's still a level of uncertainty when it comes to using newer, untested platforms. In terms of security, staking tends to be safer, but yield farming can be more lucrative if you're comfortable managing the associated risks. 3. Crypto staking versus yield farming in 2025 and beyond. Looking ahead to 2025, staking is likely to remain a popular choice for many investors due to its stability and simplicity. As the crypto space matures, POS networks like Ethereum 2.0, Polkadot, and Cardano are expected to grow, which means more staking opportunities will arise for passive income. Yield farming, however, might face some challenges. While it has become a mainstream method of generating high rewards in the short term, the volatility and risks involved may deter some investors. Furthermore, the growth of more centralized DeFi platforms could lead to tighter regulations, which could affect the returns from yield farming. Both strategies will have their place in 2025, but if you're looking for stability and long-term security, staking will likely be the safer bet. If you're after higher returns and are willing to take on some risk, yield farming could still be a viable option. 2. Choosing the right strategy for you. When deciding between staking and yield farming, consider your personal risk tolerance, investment goals, and the amount of time you can dedicate to managing your investments. If you prefer a set-it-and-forget-it approach with steady, reliable rewards, staking is likely the better choice. If you're comfortable with risk and have the time to monitor your investments, yield farming could offer higher returns. Both methods offer ways to generate passive income, but they appeal to different types of investors. It's important to evaluate your own needs and preferences before committing to either strategy. 1. Which is best for 2025? As we move into 2025, staking and yield farming will both play key roles in the cryptocurrency landscape. If you're new to crypto or prefer a low-risk strategy, staking is the way to go. It offers stability and passive rewards with minimal effort. However, if you're an experienced investor looking for higher returns and are willing to accept more risk, yield farming can be a more rewarding option. Ultimately, both strategies have their advantages and drawbacks, so it's important to understand what works best for you based on your risk tolerance, goals, and experience level. And that's it for today's comparison of crypto staking versus yield farming. Whether you choose staking for its stability or yield farming for its high rewards, Both strategies have a place in the crypto world. Make sure to evaluate your risk tolerance and investment goals before diving in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more updates and crypto tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.